Good morning. This is Shelby. I'm psychic medium, empath, and a telepath. I always seem to get messages before I shower, but they don't really care up there how I look. They just want me to get the message out. So that's what I'm going to do. There's a few things I'm going to address this morning that a lot of people have mistaken, or maybe not quite right. One of them being that when you're spiritual, you're all of a sudden a perfect person. That's not ever going to happen. You're still you. You're still going to mess up. You're still going to do things that are stupid. You're still going to sin. You're still going to do all the things that you would do if you were religious. Okay? I think the biggest difference between religion and spirituality is that we know there's a bigger picture than what's being told in the Bible, through our guides and God and, the angels. When you're living a religious life, which I have, and there's nothing wrong with it, there are some very, very good religious people out there, but a lot of times they're very, very judgmental, and I'm saying that from my own experience with my own family, and people that I have known. We all make mistakes, and we're all going to do bad, so it does no good to point a finger at another when your hands aren't clean themselves. Psychics work for God, okay? We just have a different sort of a job, just like a preacher would in his spreading the word of God in the Bible. We have different messages that we send out to you guys to help you along your journey, to know that you too have abilities. Everyone has abilities. It's learning to use them, learning to forgive yourself, learning to forgive others without judgment. There's so much judgment going on in the world, and it breaks my heart to see because, like I said, I've lost family over it and everything. And to me, that just, you need to love everyone. You need to be able to forgive everyone. And you need to be able to not just be a Christian on Sunday. You've got to live the life. But that doesn't mean that you're going to be perfect. None of us are perfect. It's just not going to happen. We're human beings. We're not Jesus Christ. We're not God. We're not angels. We're human beings. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. And don't be so hard on yourselves if you mess up. You're going to mess up. You're supposed to mess up. That's why we're here. We're learning these lessons to make ourselves into our higher selves. You see what I'm saying? And how are we going to do that if we don't go through trials and tribulations and things like that? Not to say that you want to purposely mess up, absolutely not. But it's going to happen, Be easy on yourselves. But know that psychics, for the most part, the ones that, at least in my tribe, the ones in my circle, we worship God. We believe in Jesus. We believe in the archangels. That's who we work with. That's who we work for, to try to help those who haven't woken up spiritually yet. And a lot of people hate the word spiritually. Religious people do. And I think it's just simply because they don't understand what it means. I've had people tell me, that they have been serving God for 50 years, but then they won't talk to me because I don't serve God the way they do. Well, what would Jesus say? What would Jesus do? If he was to come down here and he was to talk to you, say you're one of the Christians that don't talk to the psychics, or that believe that psychics are bad or whatever, what would Jesus say to you? I don't think he would be very happy, because it's not about anything but love and forgiveness and learning here. I guess that's all I really wanted to share this morning. So if you fuck up, it's totally normal. Just get right back on track. It doesn't mean that you're a horrible person. It means you made a mistake. I think I'm going to go in and drink some coffee. I'm really tired, but I love you, and I will talk to you really soon.